Hello there, Soul Tribe, and welcome to my channel, African Gypsy. My name is Sunshine, and I'm doing a reading for the collective. This is for the star sign of Virgo for the month of September. I'm just going to make it a timeless reading. Let's find out what energies Virgo needs to be to know about. Because as Virgos don't like any unknown factors. They don't want anything that just sneaks up on them unawares. So let's help the dear Virgos. I've also got some Virgo in me, so I know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm sure when we're learning algebra, we're like, teachers like X is the unknown factor, and Virgo's like, no, that's not possible. You can't have an unknown factor. I've already got a card here. So the first oracle message I get is, the more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. There we've got it in focus, right there. Focus, Virgo. So when you concentrate on your faith, on your spiritual path, on talking to God, spirit, ancestors, your angels, and all of that, however you call it, you're more fearless and free. Because if someone tries to come up to you with some sort of fuckery, excuse the French, but that's the word that came through, you're just going to be saying, just back the thing off. I'm not freaking afraid of what you're trying to do, because my spirit guides are on my side and they've got this, and I'm going to come out of this just like I've conquered every other thing. So some of you may have lost an opportunity, but Spirit is saying that had to pass for something more suitable to be made available for you. So don't fret about it. Something's going to come up that you're going to think is too good to be true. Spirit wants to bless you with maybe a new job, a new contract, or a new business offer, a new line of business that you're thinking of trying. And when you're doing the figures and you're doing the maths about how you're going to do things, and you're analyzing and organizing your facts, you're like, oh gosh, these figures are just too good to be true. There aren't profits like that. There's no ways that could be correct. But Spirit is saying, you know what? I gave this to you in your birthday month because you deserve it. I know Virgos want to be the martyrs, working endlessly, like, I'm just here to serve. But Spirit is saying, yes, serve, but you need to get just rewards as well. Tell me, what is coming up for our Virgos? Clear, concise messages, please, for the birthday sign. So, in the past cycle, you may have learned a lot of lessons about unrequited love, about someone or something or some people that you loved to bits, loved the most, but they just couldn't give you that love back. Whether it's a business, a company, a group of people, there were people who were emotionally unavailable and extremely controlling and tyrannical, to a fault. And you realize that it was unrequited love. This when it come out reversed. And you learned your lessons in the past cycle about that. As you're moving forward, for some of you, it can be issues to do with family as well. Some of you, you're now in a season where you're bossing up and really walking through the doors of value, changing the way you view your time, your energy, your affections, and any blessings coming to you. Before, you just be like, I said earlier on, the martyr, but now you're kind of like, my faith is telling me that I'm worth so much more. I deserve the best love. I deserve the best attention. I just don't want the mediocre. Yes, I may crave intimacy, but I don't crave it with temporary people. This is a specific message that came through like that for someone. So you're really standing your ground, and look, it's leading you to happiness. Happy, happy sunshine, sunshine. Yeah, some sunshine is coming into your life. This is the freedom to enjoy the fruits of your labor, success, respect of the community. This is good thing. This is blessings coming to the Virgos. In the past, yes, you connected with the spirit, guys. That's why you're over there focusing on your faith with intention, and you know that everything's going to turn out all right, and you're going to be fearless and free. So your spirit guides came through to correct a situation that was out of whack. That's how it came out of whack. A situation that was out of whack, and it came with so many changes, and they gave you so many revelations and enlightenment about a situation that you'd held onto for a very long time and told you how to move forward. In your current circumstance, I see a lot of messages coming through for you, possibly messages about younger people as well, and good news, maybe news of a birth in the family as well. In the future, my darling Virgos, you're coming to the end. Oh, can you hear that car speeding there? So maybe you're speedily coming out of a season, because there's a swift movement out of a situation that has been very difficult and very unfair, maybe caused by you looking for validation in so many places, or in so many people, or whatever, and you're coming out of that season, and more justice and balance is coming into your life. Yes, you're having the sleepless nights, for some of you, you're thinking about pregnancy, about birth, about children, and having sleepless nights about that. But Spirit is saying that the sun's going to shine on you, and whatever it is that you need to do, you know what? Just pray about it, Spirit, angels, Holy Spirit, guides, mermaids, ancestors, whatever you say, give me wisdom to make the right decisions. I'm at a crossroads right now. I can't possibly make this decision by myself. Please give me the wisdom to make the right decisions. And you know what? That spirit team always answers you. They're going to come to your rescue and make sure that you make the right decisions that you need. Oh, two wise people coming through, the hermit, you coming out in your own energy as well. So a lot of you took a bit of a sabbatical or a spiritual retreat to listen to your spirit guides. So you took a necessary retreat from the world, and some of you may still be taking another one, possibly in this month of September or whenever you find this reading, a retreat from the world to hear yourself think. I've been told if you see someone talking to themselves, it's not really themselves. They're talking to the wisest people in present company. So you're taking time to have a little chat with yourself, Virgo, like we often do, just to straighten out some things. Some of you may have to take care of some paperwork, administration, take care of the business side of things. Applications online or physical applications, you're going to get a lot of happy responses and a lot of happiness coming out of you completing your administrative tasks. So make sure you're on top of that. We must stay on top of things, So stay on top of things, eh? So yes, your intuition is asking you to look at things from a different point of view, because you've got a number 10 there. There's a cycle that's closed for something new to come in. And this new comes in. It's not familiar, of course, because you've never walked it before. But if you listen to your intuition, Spirit will give you the wisest decisions you can make at any possible time. So what is crossing Virgo's path? What is this 10 of coins reversed for my darling Virgos? Thank you. So there has been conflicts and sleepless nights for some of you Virgos. For some of you, it may have been conflict with family that kept you up at night for a very long time, and being told for some people could have been for 8 months that you haven't even really slept properly. And for other people, it's been an internal conflict that's kept you up at night about a decision that you had to make or that you're having to make. You're like, do I really need to do that? Should I do it? Shouldn't I? Let me try and get advice. And Spirit is just saying, you know what, stand your ground. Talk to Spirit about it. Connect with your Spirit's team. And you're going to get the clarity you need. You're going to get the clarity you need about the direction you need to move forward in. Spirit is going to come in and swiftly, you're armed with spiritual intel right there and you're moving forward. Let's get some of that spiritual intel as an angel is opening a doorway for you. So a doorway is opened and here's Virgo saying, I've always wanted this, but should I, shouldn't I? What if I do that? What will everyone say? If I don't, what do people say? Let's get the spiritual intel over there. What is the spiritual intel that Virgo needs to know to get out of the sleepless nights and the inner conflict? For some other people, the conflict has come to an end with someone else you are dealing with. They found that Virgo was too intuitive to mess around with. Virgo knows what's going on 3 streets down, even with the windows and the doors closed. So they found that Virgo is highly intuitive. And they decided to end the struggle with you. And Spirit is saying, listen to your intuition more. That's the spiritual intel coming in. And it will lead you to happiness, a happy home, happy house, a happy move to a house for some people, a happy commitment and all of that. Spirit is saying, listen to your intuition. And listen to the advice of those who are wiser or more experienced than yourself. Virgo, changes are coming up for you. Good changes because you're ready for them. I've got the number 555 coming up. So you're ready for these changes, though there has been conflict. And for some of you, I feel like you're going to be talking to Spirit about conflict happening around you. See, someone's got an owie right there. The conflict's been real heartbreaking. Some of them casting their swords from afar. And yet, look at the Spirit is kind of like shielding this one and saying, you know what, don't you freaking come near this child. You've hurt her enough. And as you do that, you're going to make a decision. And with that decision, an outstanding problem of yours is finally going to be solved. So Spirit is saying, listen to your intuition, listen to the advice of people who are wiser, more experienced than yourself. You're going to make a decision and a necessary change is coming in. This is the second time I've used the word change. Look at what's happening behind the judgment. Right behind the judgment was a wish fulfillment. The decision you're going to make is going to lead you to a wish fulfillment. You might have a lot of conflict because Virgo always wants to do things in a way that's for the highest good of all involved. But there are times when the highest good of all those involved involves some sort of justice coming into a turbulent situation or a troublesome situation, like with all this conflict right there. And Virgo's like, no, yes, I want things to work out, but I don't want anyone to get hurt. But you see, you've been hurt yourself. Then you think, I don't want anyone else to get hurt. I'm just kind of like gonna put my sword down and maybe just take a nap and forget about all of this here. But Spirit is saying, no, let justice come in. Spirit is also saying, take the time to journal your thoughts and write your affirmations. When you see this video tomorrow, it will be a new moon in Leo on the 6th of September. By that time, the video will be up. So listen to your intuition, listen to your gut feeling. Your gut is always spot on, it's always on point. Let's find out more about this conflict, because it has come out 2 times to be highly irresponsible for me to leave it unclarified. Okay, I was about to change the deck, but the message came through. So we've got some Sagittarius energy. It could be Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius that you're dealing with, who's been trying to cause conflict behind the scenes for you. But your spirit guides have told you about it and just said, you know what? You don't need to worry. Just try to be as balanced as possible. You're going to make a decision. You're going to withdraw to think about things. You're going to talk to your spirit team. You're going to make a decision. And this decision is going to lead you to a wish fulfillment. Tell me more. Yeah, you're choosing a different path. If you've always gone back to the same old thing, it looks like you're choosing something different altogether this time around. You're saying, you know what, I know what the past holds. I don't know what's coming in the future, but I'm willing to try something different. Just give me a little something different. Something I can work with right here. And you're finding that as you choose a different path, it's laden with so many different options. This could be choices of the way you talk within yourself as well. If you decide, I'm going to say I'm prosperous, I'm blessed, I'm beautiful on the inside, it shows on the outside, I'm the head, I'm not the tail, I make wise decisions, you can effectively close off that cycle that needs closing off, that didn't quite close off in the first part here. You're closing off this part that has been very painful, where you felt like you've been wounded in so many different ways. But look at this. You were tied to a rope. They left you for dead and thought that you're never going to get out of this situation. But you've got a sword in your hand. You can free yourself and collect up all of their swords and use them for the next leg of things if it's necessary. And justice is coming in. See how this character looks kind of spiritual and mystical here. Justice is coming in to right or wrong for you. More in the Libra season as well that's coming in. So you're choosing a different path, and it's going to lead you to wish fulfillment, and justice is going to come in for you. What is the best advice for my darling Virgos for the season ahead? What is the sun? Thank you. Could I have another one? Could I have another one, please? One more message for, thank you. So here we are. Again, now we've got 5, 5, 5, 5. Change is definitely coming to Virgo's life. The way Virgo's life is going to be looking is going to be a lot different from what it was before. Some of you have felt like you're chasing a ghost when you're trying to reach for your dreams. So Spirit is asking you, to stop the conflict within yourself and go within yourself. Stop fighting with yourself. Go into hermit mode. Sit with yourself, listen to yourself, think, talk to Spirit, and you're going to come out with a very good solution for yourself. And look at this Virgo energy. Financially independent or single and independent, however it plays out for you. So for a lot of you, the expansion that you're looking for, the growth you're looking for in your life is going to come from you spending time with yours truly, yourself. Not becoming a total recluse. If you've booked a personal reading with me before, I'm going to say, I'm not saying become a recluse. Some of you may be dealing with a Taurus. And for some of you as well, the Hierophant has come out 2 times. This is definitely the influence of Spirit guides coming through to help you when you're in your inner time, your alone time, your prayer time, when you're talking to Spirit. There's nothing more powerful than a man or a woman on their knees in prayer or standing by their prayer corner and declaring certain things into their life. For some of you, the changes are coming. This is like a 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. I know quad 5, the 5th 5, I don't know, a quintuplet 5 or something. I don't know what it's called right there. But change is coming, Virgo, and you're ready for this change and you've been praying. So stay on that same vibration, because look at this, you've been told. Give it more energy. Continue giving your energy and your intention to your faith, because changes are coming and you're going to be fearless and free in the next chapter. Some of you, you're trying to further your education. Some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio who feels that that chapter is not done. And you're kind of like, no, I'm done with that chapter. That's definitely finished. Yeah. So in September, October till mid-November, many changes are coming through for some Virgos. Someone's going back to school, someone's registering a formal company, getting the things all formalized and all of that, because they want to get out of that conflict that they've been in for so long. So Spirit is going to lead you to a rebirth of a situation that you thought was done and finished. And Spirit is saying, as you're watching this video, something that you're worried about is already being solved behind the scenes. Because you already know everything that there is to know about a situation. You've turned your back on what you already know, right there. And you're looking and waiting for your ships to come in your Virgo energy. Very stable, dependable, on top of your game and all of that. Some of you are being asked to do something formal about your hustle or things like that. Maybe note things down, write down income and expenditure and all that kind of stuff. Is going to be very handy for you in the future. This is advice coming from Spirit that's going to lead you to your happiness. Let's see. What's the Scorpio about? What is Scorpio? Why is Scorpio coming out? You may be getting news, unexpected news from somewhere far away, maybe from a Scorpio as well, it's possible. Unexpected news coming in, that's going to lead you to a wish fulfillment and to a fertility of all sorts of plans and devices that you've been working on. And it's definitely going to put you in your strength. So keep working. Don't be afraid of following formal channels of doing the things that you want to do or doing formal study as well. For a couple of you, it could be a marriage coming up. For someone in particular, I heard the name Steph. For someone in particular, someone is saying some marriage is not over. There are important family matters coming up for you. This is part of the solutions coming from Spirit, advice from Spirit. What is Spirit saying about these matters? What is this 10 of Pentacles? Some successful property deals coming through for some of you. Someone may just be giving you a house. I'm being told someone just got a house. I just got a house and I heard Beetle. So maybe someone's getting that car, a Beetle as well. And look at this, happy homes. Cycles are done, Virgo. 2 10s. 3 10s, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. I see clearly. So some cycle is done for new things to come into your life. That's why change is coming in. And whenever change comes in, study or research comes in, because you can't carry on doing the same things you were doing before. You need to study new ways of getting things done in the new cycle. Thank you for joining me on this reading. If you'd like to book a personal reading, my details are down there.